Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for logging on. This is a live web chat. My name is Tim Bartos, and this is my guest, Armand Benny.
Hello, Tim.
Hey, it's great to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be with you.
Thank you. I'm going to tell you more about Armand in just a second. But first, as I just said, this is a live web chat. That means we want to get interactive with you. We want to take your questions. We want to hear from you. We want to take your comments, good or bad, whatever's on your mind. Talk to us. Now, there are two ways that you can get in touch with us. We are live right now at the CBS 6 studios on Balltown Road. And you can send us an email question or comment at chat@wrgb.com. Very easy to remember, CHAT, chat@wrgb.com, or you can send us a question through the CBS 6 Facebook page. And if you haven't become a friend of the CBS 6 Facebook page, please do so. We now have nearly 23,000 friends who like CBS 6. And while you're doing that, you might want to become a friend of Baptist Health Nursing and Rehab Center as well. We have nearly 600 friends, so we're shooting for 1,000.
Excellent.
So I'd love to have you join both CBS and Baptist Health. But those are the two ways that you can get questions to us. We're going to be talking about home care and companion care, and maybe there may be some other things on your mind that you want to ask Armand as well. So we're anxious to take your questions. That's what we're here for. But we're going to have a discussion, and
we'll try to enlighten everyone.
Exactly right. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Armand right now. Armand Benny, I have known now for several years, and I'm very
It's been quite a while.
Very pleased to be able to call Armand a good friend of mine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Armand is the Director of Operations for the Nurse Connection Staffing and Home Connection Companions, which is located on Wolf Road in Albany. And Armand has been active in politics in the village of Scotia for many years, and he owned his own printing business for a number of years. Before he became interested in working with seniors.
Right.
And now, my gosh, you're so involved with it. It's just fantastic. You are a devoted son and caregiver to your mother, a seasoned senior citizen,
Yes,
your mother, and you're married and you have 3 kids.
Absolutely.
3 wonderful kids, and you love to ski and spend time with your grandson, Tommy.
Yes.
I know that. So I don't know if Tommy's watching or not today, but
He certainly can find his way around the computer these days.
I'm sure he can. I'm sure
nearly
he can.
5 years old. So.
So that's a little bit about Armand Benny. And again, Armand, I just thank you so much for coming down here today and taking time to chat a little bit about what services are available to seniors. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way?
Thanksgiving was wonderful.
Did you have
Enjoyed family and
wonderful. That's
friends,
what it's all about.
And, had my mother as a senior citizen right along with us, so it was great.
Wonderful.
We're very fortunate.
That's great. Yes, yes. And likewise, we had a great day.
Yes.
And very, very, very blessed. That's for sure. So, well, let me start right out with my first question, and that is, and I've talked a little bit about this on the segment. Actually, I think it was last week or the week before, and that is what is exactly the social model of home care? You know, we talk.
Right.
All right, was speaking about that there's a social model and there's a medical model, but maybe you could start off by telling us what's the social model of home care.
In our view of that, these models that are out there and what people most talk about, Tim, generally speaking, the medical model is where people come in and assist you with your medicines, with helping you in the area of toiletry, getting you up, doing physical therapy in your home. Those are all medical needs where you need a skilled medical professional to come in. The social model works more...
Excuse me, can I just go back to the medical? That might involve somebody assisting with medications as well, right?
That is correct.
A licensed person.
That is correct.
Right.
Either injecting medications for diabetes patients, doing finger sticks for diabetes patients. That's a very common one these days. But it
And-
could be dispensing medications, making sure that medications are taking and physically giving them
Sure.
to the senior in the home.
Right, and that again could or probably would involve a licensed professional.
That would involve the
can
skilled
do-
professional,
can do
yes.
that.
Generally speaking, for medication dispensing, it would at least be a licensed nurse practitioner
Right.
or higher.
Right. Now, the social model, on the other hand, doesn't necessarily require a medical license.
That
is
is
right?
correct. The social model really is, I believe, and I think many would agree, it's taking care of the individual. You have a vibrant individual still in a home. Mother, father, a grandmother, grandfather, aunt or uncle, or someone, a neighbor that you just assist in caring for on your block.
Sure.
And you want to, they're vibrant, they're happy, they can't and aren't as mobile as they might have been
Right.
at one point in time in
Right.
their lives. So you want to make sure that you're nurturing that vital life that's still there. Most often we find that there's a big loneliness factor.
I was just going to say that's got to be one of the biggest factors,
It's a
right?
big
Loneliness. Days can just
Right.
seem like forever.
They can last forever.
Yeah,
There's only
just-
so much television you can watch, or books you can read, or
Yes.
puzzles you can
Right.
do.
Right.
And the human interaction that a home companion brings in, it doesn't take the place of family and close friends, but in this day and age, so many people are so busy. Typically, you've got a parent who needs some care, wants some care. You might even feel guilty that you can't be there enough.
Right. A lot of people
And
do.
it's a terrible
A lot of
feeling to
people do.
have.
It is.
The companion doesn't take your place. It just supplements your ability to be there on a day-to-day type basis, or a couple times a week
Sure.
basis, maybe for a lunch.
Right.
One of the loneliest times of a senior's life is meals, especially if there's only one person left in the household.
Sure.
For a lifetime, you might have been having lunches or dinners with a spouse sitting across from you, and now you're not.
I was just thinking that, really, who likes to eat alone? I mean,
Exactly.
you know, it gets to be
Exactly.
very lonely. So,
So-
the idea of a companion coming in and maybe sharing a meal, or perhaps
Helping to
assisting
prepare
in
it.
preparation, right?
But it's
yes.
still that visitation. It's still that friendship that develops, and it cuts out that loneliness.
That
it puts it to
one-on-one.
the side.
Sure.
And the family feels better. They can't make it to everything. They're busy going to soccer games. They're busy
Right.
delivering their children to jobs or part-time jobs in the community, going to school events. You can't do it all.
Can't do it all, no, you can't.
And this offers a great assistance to them. They feel good about it. They can trust these individuals. They become part of the family, and that's the greatest asset that they can utilize for their parent or relative or friend even.